All right, so that's FIFA President Sepp Blatter explaining a few things about publishing a legally convenient version of the Michael Garcia report. Before we go on to some of the other things we've lined up, let me just read a few comments on Twitter again, because Twitter is buzzing, is falling apart with reactions to what happened in Abuja early this morning. Alex Giovanni at Verita for Lose says Nigerian referees should learn karate to protect themselves, since there is no protection from policemen, and those who beat them are also not sanctioned.
How many
so
people want to fight?
How many people can you fight?
You're not Bruce Lee.
One out of 100. It's not possible.
Bruce Lee fights 1,000 people.
Hey,
And they never even touch him.
But this is real life, not
But this is real life.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know how many people you will fight.
not possible.
Okay, Dakpo Omoba says this is totally unacceptable. I won't be surprised if things continue this way, that the referee will be killed one day. And he says the NFF and the leagues. He talked about the LMC, but this is beyond the LMC.
Yes.
The leagues, National League, Nationwide League, Women League,
Yes.
all the leagues
Yes, all the leagues,
really need to watch it.
yeah.
They really need to watch it. That player number 4 should be dismissed and prosecuted while his team faces severe penalties. That's coming from BDN Taliatu. Okay, but let's go on to some other things. Let's go abroad. Let's look at things where it is sane, where referees can be sure that they are protected no matter what happens. Let's take you to Germany.
Even despite making errors.
Yeah,
Where a
bring
referee
you.
can possibly give another player a red card. Sahid commits a foul, I get sent off. And the referee don't get, maybe you're the referee and you don't get beaten.
At all.
Yeah.
It happened within Chelsea and Arsenal.
Yeah.
Gibbs fouled, Oxlade-Chamberlain got sent off.
Yeah,
I mean,
and nobody got killed.
did anything.
Let's take you to Germany. Bring you highlights of Bayern Munich against Freiburg. Game played earlier this week, and then we'll come back for more. All right, so some highlights for you from the German Bundesliga. Said, let's spend the rest of the time to take a look at big games this weekend. Africa, Europe, everywhere. Let's start with Morocco. Let's start from home.
Yeah.
The FIFA World Club Cup
Yeah. It has to be.
is this weekend, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Real Madrid will be going to win game number 22 in a row
22 in a row.
against San Lorenzo.
San Lorenzo. It's been 21 wins for Real Madrid. They've been scoring and scoring. The good thing here is their last game and the semi-final match, they scored 4 goals, and you'd have expected that, okay, Real Madrid scored 4 goals, you'd have expected Cristiano Ronaldo to score. He didn't even score. That is the good thing about this particular team. When Ronaldo is not scoring, there are other guys there to come filling for Cristiano Ronaldo. I think so far so good. Carlo Ancelotti has really done a great job in this team. You know Italians for being a little bit conservative, but now they are explosive in all angles. At times when even Gareth Bale is not even playing well, you see the likes of Isco, and Isco has been able to gel well in the team. Even despite the fact that Luka Modric has been half injured and they've been playing very well. But come tomorrow, I think it should go Real Madrid's way. There's no point.
There's a tiny stat. In the year 2014, San Lorenzo have scored 66 goals in 61 games. In the year 2014, Cristiano Ronaldo have scored 56 goals in 51 from
So,
51
so
games.
Ronaldo alone should
Ronaldo
play.
alone
Should play against San Lorenzo.
I mean,
If you play, only him should play against the entire San Lorenzo squad.
I'm just saying, you know, the attacking, the
kudos to
quality
them.
in attack.
So, some people have said, some people have said that
Kudos
this Madrid team is the best Madrid team ever. I think it's too early to do all that. I think
Well,
it's too early.
the best team ever will be judged based on titles.
Yeah.
At the start of the season, when the old win run began, they were playing really well. But in the past 5, 6,
They've
7
been
games,
struggling.
they've been struggling, but win quite convincingly. Last year, after they lost in the first leg of the El Clasico to Barca, 2-1 at Camp Nou, they went 32 games unbeaten. But in that, they drew 4 and won the other 28. This time around, they've taken it to a different level entirely, winning 21.
Yeah. Even broke Barcelona's record
I mean,
of 18 matches.
They are just
unbeaten.
amazing.
Yeah,
They are
amazing.
incredible. We wait to see what happens when James Rodriguez, Luka Modric return back to the fold. I mean, this is a team that lost Angel Di Maria and Xavi Alonso, and everybody thought that is the end.
Yeah.
And then they give us that, hold on, score 2, take 4 free. You know? And they lost 2 games, quickly struggled at the start of the
Atletico
season.
and all, yeah.
And then they just bounced back stronger than anyone would have thought. Real Madrid, are they the best team? Is this the best Real Madrid team ever? I don't think so. I don't think so. The men like Puskas, the guys who won 5 consecutive UEFA Champions League in the 50s, will tell you, repeat our feats.
They are not alive to argue now.
Repeat our feats. You know?
But the kind
There
of
you
football
can
they
be-
played
there-
then, there was
there
no
you can
talk.
there was no offside rule and all that. Then the kind of football they played then. But you have to look at this Real Madrid side. If should they retain the Champions League title, then you can and they win the FIFA Club World Cup, you can say this is the best Real Madrid.
Possibly.
You might
Possibly,
say
we
this
can
is
say
the
that.
best Real
If
Madrid.
they win the Club World Cup, it will be their 5th title in the year 2014.
Yes.
Wow, amazing.
And not forgetting, no team has ever retained the Champions League title.
Is there any chance for San Lorenzo? Can they pull an upset? Can we expect an upset? An Argentine side, you know,
You
South
really
Americans.
love an upset in the FIFA Club
There is no
World Cup,
upset
right?
here. There wouldn't be any upset.
You know, just for the sake of the game, you know.
Yeah, for the
Well-
sake of the game, but for the sake of the game, I think I'll prefer Real Madrid to win. Come on,
We've
79
seen
goals.
Minos win
Yeah.
games like this. International in 2006 against
Yeah.
Barcelona, 1 goal to nil. Alexander announced himself to the world with that goal there.
Fantastic
And then some years back, Chelsea also lost
Chelsea
Yeah.
was also
against Corinthians.
Yeah.
This is another South American side. Will Real Madrid lose? Well, they have
Time
never
will tell.
won the Club World Cup. This is the chance for them to win
They
it.
are winning this
And I
one.
think they will take it seriously.
Okay, let's take a look at some other games, this time in Europe, big games in Europe this weekend, and a whole lot of games that will be played across England, Italy, and France. Let me just run through for you, and then we'll pick these games one after the other. England, easily the biggest one. Liverpool against Arsenal. I don't know whether Liverpool are still that kind of big
Kind of
team
big team,
that
you
should
wanna
be
say,
making this game the talk of the town.
Raheem
But that
Sterling
is,
scored 2 goals.
all right.
Carling Cup.
Liverpool against Arsenal. In Italy, we have AS Roma against AC Milan, Inter Milan against Lazio, and in France, we have Olympique Marseille against Lille. Of course, Nigerian interest in Lille has got to be
Enyama.
Super Eagles captain Vincent Enyama. But let's talk very quickly. Gentlemen, Liverpool coach Brendan Rodgers has been speaking. He says the team is not low on confidence, the team will bounce back, and all of that. He's sure that they will get something from this game against Arsenal over the weekend. So let's listen to Brendan Rodgers, and then we'll come back, listen to Arsene Wenger as well. I'll come back to wrap up sports tonight, this Friday.
All I know, he's a world-class player. He was identified as someone to come in who'd be perfect for us. But brilliant player, outstanding quality, even bigger work rate. But so we know he'll be a threat at the weekend. Continue our spirit and our focus, and as I said, they're a top side and outstanding players. So, but for us, it'll be obviously good for confidence, but it'll be a difficult game.
Well, this man under pressure, but he needs to get the job done against Arsenal in that game and probably get back the fans, get back the players, get back the confidence. But let's quickly talk about Arsenal now. Theo Walcott could be back for the Gunners. Arsene Wenger has a few things to say about Theo Walcott and the possibility of having him return against Liverpool this weekend.
Well, all today, Monreal will be final decision tomorrow. Chamberlain has not practiced yet. Tomorrow as well. And Walcott as well. We'll make a decision tomorrow. Do I include him in the squad or not? And I think we had a good game against Newcastle, and tomorrow is a good game for us to show that we can have a continuity in finding a good balance between attacking well and defending well, because Liverpool is always very strong at home, and that's why we want to continue, of course, to be faithful to our philosophy and play our game, but as well be solid defensively. Look, Liverpool last year scored over 100 goals in the Championship. They were very good going forward. This season they scored 19, I think, until now. So they are not on the same trend offensively, but I must say they started off the blocks very strong, and we were late, too late to get into the game.
That's Arsene Wenger speaking about the game against Liverpool this weekend. I have to wrap up the show.
Two managers under pressure.
Under pressure.
But guess what? They have contracts.
Yep.
I mean, they have contracts.
Mm.
Someone is under pressure here. He doesn't even know if he has a contract.
Or not.
He knows he has a job.
So many things that we need to change.
Yeah,
I think this final tweet from Rotimi Akinola will be our final one as we wrap up the show. But I think it's very key that we begin to do things this way to stop things like we saw earlier on in the program in Abuja. It says another reason why our league has got infinitesimal following, things like this. And it says we must treat things like this like a criminal case.
Yes.
Prosecute the people involved,
Yeah.
and let them face the wrath of the law. It is sad. And I think that's how we have to wrap it up.
Beautiful one.
It must be treated like a criminal case, because this is assault.
It certainly has to be treated.
It's a criminal case.
Yeah.
All right, and I think that's how we have to wrap it up on Sports Tonight. Gentlemen, looking forward to a very cool, exciting, stress-free weekend.
Hopefully.
But there's plenty of traffic these days.
Plenty of traffic.
So if you want to enjoy yourself, do it with plenty of caution, and try to do it mostly indoors these days.
Yeah.
Or
It
maybe
saves
out
a
of
lot of stress, or out of Lagos. All right, that's our show. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye now.